what we felt was the right thing is don't put any risk to the Super Bowl that is an incredibly complex event. God forbid if there's some other kind of natural disaster or some other thing that might affect the schedule, which he does not obviously anticipate and feels comfortable with the time frame. It would put an undue risk to the Super Bowl and to our fans. So from our standpoint, we thought this was the appropriate thing to do. We were fortunate that Tampa had a very competitive presentation when they bid on Super Bowl earlier. And so this was a solution that the membership got around very quickly.
As you heard there, BMAC, Roger Goodell discussing the fact that Tampa Bay will now host Super Bowl 55, which was originally set to be played in Inglewood, California, at the new home of the LA Rams and LA Chargers being built by Rams owner Stan Kroenke. That stadium won't be done until 2020, and by rule in the NFL bylaws, it says a team or a stadium cannot host a Super Bowl in its first year after being open. So LA's hosting a Super Bowl will slide back to Super Bowl 56 in 2022. BMAC having played in three Super Bowls, one of which was in Tampa Bay at Raymond James. What makes for a good Super Bowl location for the fans, the league, and the players?
Weather, number one.
Okay.
You need to be in a city that has really good weather any given time of the year, understanding the Super Bowl is in the month of February.
Right.
Nightlife. Of course, when it comes to players, when it comes to fans, when it comes to family and friends, being able to enjoy the outside activities, not within the actual game. And then attractions. Also, you need to make sure whatever city is holding the Super Bowl, they have many attractions there. In Tampa, of course, you have Busch Gardens. You have a lot of other things going on outside of the Super Bowl activities. And that's a plus. As far as transportation, being able to have quality transportation for whoever is in town, because there will be millions and millions of people traveling to that city to enjoy the game or just be a part of the atmosphere. So I think when you look at what I participated in three Super Bowls, the first Super Bowl was in Detroit. Of course, it was cold. It was snowing, but we were able to get out a little bit.
Sure.
The second was in Tampa. Tampa was phenomenal. The weather was great. It didn't rain a lot. We were able to enjoy the nightlife and move back and forth as we please. And the third for me was the worst Super Bowl. Of course, we lost. But outside of that, the weather. It was an ice storm in Dallas, and they were not prepared for that. It was very, very difficult to get out and just enjoy.